Howdy, this is Ranger, and you are watching my debut video for In the Loop. This summer, I will be visiting some of the greatest amusement parks in this country. I will also be visiting Adventureland in Iowa. Today, we're checking out my home digs, Six Flags Over Texas. Just inside the front gate here, I know Legend was just out here and he did a full walkthrough of this place. I'm not going to do that, but we're going to go over some of the places I think he missed and add some local flavor. A friend of mine once told me that he couldn't name all of the countries that controlled Texas. And I told him that was really easy to remember. All you had to do was think of the themed sections in Six Flags Over Texas. They are France, Spain, Texas, Mexico, USA, and Gotham City. Those would be the 6 countries. A recent addition to this park is Daffy Duck Bucket Blasters. You can see the kids have squirt guns and it's spinning around and everyone's getting wet. In preparation for making this video, I decided to take a look at what has been successful for In the Loop videos in the past, and one thing has been fences. So here is a fence. I found a fence. The other thing is crayons. Here is some crayons. This video is going to blow up the internet. Okay, rides. Rides! I am inside the line for the Texas SkyScreamer. You can see here, this is the not really new ride for this year. It's Harley Quinn's Spin Sanity. The paint job has been complete. Absolutely nothing else is new for this ride. Just a paint job. They didn't move it from anywhere. Nothing new. But over here, it's our very first look at Catwoman's Whip. This is the Enterprise 2.0. This is the first time I'm seeing it. We'll go around and try to get a better view of the Riddler Revenge ride from the other side. Inside the ride area for the Texas SkyScreamer, this is the Riddler Revenge, not to be confused with the Riddler's Revenge, the stand-up roller coaster at Magic Mountain. This is a giant frisbee by Hoos. This is the same 70-mile-per-hour version that is Max Air at Cedar Point. Should open in the next month or so. It's a good fit for the park. I think it'll be a good ride. One thing you're only going to find at Six Flags Over Texas is the Texas-sized funnel cake. They are $20 and they come in 3 different flavors. Now, these things are really, really big. To give you an idea of how big these things are, it would take an NBA player and all of his illegitimate children to finish one of these off. So I asked DrewTheIntern what the code of conduct was for these videos, and paraphrasing, he said, anything goes except don't make fun of people with disabilities. So I did have to take out all of the Clint Novak jokes, or as someone from his part of the country might say, take out all of the Clint Novak jokes. I kid the Clint Novak. In all seriousness, Clint deserves a lot of credit for setting up this whole In the Loop thing, because without him this would be a sad, pathetic video that only gets 100 views. Now because of Clint, this is going to be a sad, pathetic video that gets 1,000 views. The oil derrick is closed due to high wind. This happens more often than you might think. Probably about 60 to 70% of the time it's closed. Over here at the Southern Palace Theater, this is home of Chart Toppers 5.5. This begins June 4th, and it's a review of pop music from the ages. A little known fact, there was an individual who sang in one of the shows here at Six Flags Over Texas. This individual went on to American Idol and she won. Her name is Kelly Clarkson. This is the bathrooms. I'd give a full review of my experiences in here, but for some reason, DrewTheIntern always finds it necessary to bring up the bathrooms every time this part comes up in the podcast. So he's already stolen my thunder on this one. The entrance to the Chaparral cars has been moved up here to the new Texas Giant entrance. I don't know why they did this. Perhaps this is something we'll find out in the future. 2017 rides prediction. I am here by Batman the Ride. You can see there's a fence here, and there's a path that doesn't really seem to go much of anywhere. On the other side of this fence, There's some electrical, some transformers, and a bunch of open space. I think we're going to get a Larson looper here. The fine folks from Larson are going to bring us another Joker Chaos Coaster to Six Flags Over Texas for 2017. Another rides prediction. I'm here at the entrance to Judge Roy's Scream. There's a good bit of area back here. It's hard to see it. Try to move a little bit closer. But I think we're going to get a modern steel looping coaster in this area over this pond. What would be funny is if they moved Scream from Magic Mountain over here. Because then we would have Scream, Judge Roy Scream, and the Texas SkyScreamer. Closing out with some cool views of the new Texas Giant. Once again, I am Ranger, and I will keep you up to date here on all the amusement park happenings here in the Lone Star State. I'm sure there's something else I'm supposed to say here to close out my videos, but hey, no one's taught me what that is yet. So until next time, this is Ranger signing off from Six Flags Over Texas.